So it may be of interest to the listeners. So that should be good. So
Okay.
have you
I'll
started
introduce the
already?
show and then we'll get to your story.
Okay,
How's
cool,
that?
cool.
Okay.
All right.
Um, it is 2:03. I'm very sorry that I'm late. My name is George Dayer. I am the host of Model Citizen. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Gilbert, the angry IT nerd, and James, the Greebly Master. No, I'm sorry. That's the print. You know what? I'm going to call you Print Master. How about Print
Oh,
Master?
okay,
Is
sure.
that
Print
okay, Print
scanning
Master?
master. How about
What?
that?
The print scanning master. Oh,
The
all
Print
right.
Scanning Master. I like that. That's a
Scanning
good
master.
one.
Yes.
Print Scanning. You're listening to Model Citizen on GCPR, Ghost Club Productions Radio. And our sponsor is Tenet Controls. Tenet Controls, bringing your models to light. Okay, so James, you were
Yeah.
actually we had a scheduled guest. We actually were supposed to have Ralph Tenagli on today. He's not going to be here till the 15th, so that's going to be Valentine's Day weekend. Isn't that going to be wonderful?
Yeah.
But so he'll be on that Saturday, the 15th. We were supposed to have Tony Hardy on, but Tony Hardy could not make it. So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
work out something,
it's a free for all. Yeah, it's a free for all.
Yeah.
Today.
No, it's yeah. Well, we should try to get Mike Scott on. If he'd be great to have on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he'd
Mike
tell
Scott.
you a lot of stories. Maybe. I don't know. I might be able to force him to tell him some of the juicy drama going on in his life. So
Okay.
Nice. I always love the drama.
What was your story? I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, as it turns out, I this thing with getting the hotel rooms at Wonderfest is always kind of a pain because the thing is never in the website is never in sync with the actual hotel, and so. You go in there and you try to book rooms, and was doing like every time I would go on there, and I couldn't book the room, through the thing, and so so I said, okay, I'll give it a couple weeks. So I gave it a couple weeks. It came back and says all the rooms are gone, for the time, the blocks.
Yeah.
So here I am, so like and I usually room with Mark Maddox and who's an artist, pretty well known artist in the. I guess the science fiction, fantasy, horror realm. He's got a couple of rondas, but you always get a room together and usually have a couple of other people in there with us just to save on the money. But so anyway, so here I am. I got no room now. So
I don't have a room either.
Yeah.
And I was gonna go, and I was like,
yeah. So I'm hoping they're either going to open up a couple blocks of room. I called up Mark and I said, yeah, okay, we're still in 5 minutes or whatever. I won't tell you what I called myself. Even I cursed it even myself. So, yeah. So anyway, so we're trying to find some alternative arrangements and but I'm going either way. If I got to go, find a Super 8 motel or something nearby.
Hey, so you got to do what you got to do, man.
Then you can see the cockroaches a lot better.
No, but I like staying at that hotel, and they were doing some major reworks last couple of years, and it's been kind of a pain being at that hotel a little bit because they were taking so much time, doing their remodeling and everything, and like years. I mean, like they would it was crazy, and so, but it's a great hotel, aside from that, but I definitely encourage everybody who should definitely try to come because it's a very singular type of event especially in the U.S. And world renowned, and you will definitely find a lot of incredibly like-minded people as yourself. You may think you're a unique person in this world, but you go to that show and you'll find out you're not so unique. But it's great. It's great. But there's different flavors of people. Some people I could do without too. That go. I'll be honest with you. So. And there's some people probably could do without me too. So. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm going to be really I haven't really been. I'm still shell shocked, from November. So I'm starting to just get my creative juices flowing again. So, but it takes a little while. But it's good therapy. That much I know. So
Yeah, I saw one of the IPMS shows. Somebody did a Zelensky tank, but they put it onto like a mech,
oh, really?
and they
Uh-huh.
they did a model of the mech like from Mech Warrior, like the Mad Cat, but they put the Zelensky logo on it,
Uh-huh.
you know, kind of like doing
Nice.
like a political statement. And I
Yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
remember Eric Chu from
Oh, Eric, yeah. We should
or
get him
from
on
two
too.
years. I'm sorry.
We should get Eric on sometime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember from two or 3 years ago. I forget what it was. My friend Eric Longstreet. He's he's I don't think he's MAGA, but he's like a big Trump guy, and he
Oh,
hated Biden.
that's the reason.
Hated
Yeah,
Biden.
yeah. I mean, I
But
like
Eric
it.
Chu,
Yeah,
would put these things on his table
yeah,
just to piss people off because he was from Canada.
yeah, yeah.
So he put these things on his table, and the one of them was, it was kind of like an ode to Jaws. It had
Oh,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah. I
had the
helped him with that. Was this the
really
one
the Jaws
where
one?
he had like who? What was that guy's name? It was like
He had,
swimming at the top.
he had Trump.
I didn't see. Oh, I didn't. Oh, he must have adapted it. He must have changed it.
Oh, I think he changed that one. Yeah, he put
Oh,
Trump
okay.
at the top with the shark coming up
Yeah,
underneath.
yeah. I
And
did.
all he put, instead of with it, he put like the word dumb, but it was like dumb, 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 dumb. Like that. The thing, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh boy, this is
Yeah.
gonna piss some people off, and
Oh, yeah.
it did.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I had like a real interesting. There was a guy. I was there the last time around, and this guy had one of those display tables, and he had a terrific collection of like Major Matt Mason, vintage toys. I don't know
Mhm.
if you know about Major Matt Mason or not.
I know about Major Matt Mason.
And I'm huge fan
It
of
was
it.
my
Anyway,
favorite toy growing up.
oh man, I tell you, that was a life changer for me. But anyway, so this guy was there, and and I said, "Oh, that's a really good thing." And then suddenly it took like this weird political turn, and he started talking about the MAGA and all that stuff. And I like your collection, pal, but frankly, I think you're an asshole. So yeah. That was there was a couple of run-ins. I'll save it for Mike when Mike joins. I had a little Adam Savage incident myself. So but we'll save that till Mike Scott gets on.
You had an Adam Savage incident?
Yes. I made an Avid Savage.
Nice.
I made an incident involving Adam Savage.
Oh,
So,
was it
Still nice.
yeah.
Did it have to do with Norm?
No, it had to do with Mike. No, it had to.
Live action movie, and he was supposed to be playing like Major Matt Mason.